right, guys, we're talking about the lowest spinning drivers of 2025, and with low spin typically is going to be low MOI, not the most forgiving drivers on the market. If possible, we've put the heaviest weight in the front, so we're setting these up to spin as low as possible. In addition to that, we're trying to test them around 9 degrees, so really just trying to have an apples to apples comparison of how low of spin these drivers can be, and we're talking CGs less than 2 millimeters up the face. So as the weight comes forward, CG gets lower and lower. That's part of what makes them low spinning. And we're just going to test these really in the order they were launched. So we have got the GT4 from Titleist. So GT series, at least the 2, 3, and 4 launched in the fall. This year they've introduced a composite crown, which then takes that weight and they redistribute it elsewhere depending on what they're trying to do. Also in the GT4, very neutral CG heel toe. This thing is just meant to hit super low spin drivers. So let's see what happens with you, Nick.
Okay.
It sounded fairly solid to start with. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not expecting to see the spin on these getting over 3,000 by any means.
Definitely a little toey, but there's
a little off the toe. Yeah, 1,300. Not a bad start for the first swing of the day. We're going to keep it moving now because we're going to move into the DarkSpeed Adapt from Cobra. Cool technology in this. They've totally re-engineered their hosel adapter in the Future Fit 33. It seems a little overwhelming when you first think about it because it's got 33 adapter settings, but it's honestly really easy to use. There's a QR code here. You scan this, it gives you a picture. You say, I want the ball to go here, and then you just do the number and the letter that makes it do that. But we've got this set up with the heaviest weight in the heel. That will be the forward CG, but also the neutral setting. So heel does not mean draw with this model. You basically have neutral or extreme fade or just pretty much baby fade if you put it in the back. But we've got the heavy weight in the front, and it is a 10 in 2 3s. Composite sole, composite crown, whole lot of adjustability. Let's see what that guy does. And then give me the initial thoughts on that one when you set it down, Nick.
Well, it looks really nice. I like the muted matte color on top. Just takes all that glare out. Really nice shape to it. I like this. It's really nice.
Yeah, a little different look compared to maybe the GT4, the matte finish versus the gloss. We do see, even with a little bit of a fade, you barely snuck that over 2,000 RPM of backspin. So again, these are all going to be super low spin drivers.
And definitely a little bit more, less round, a little more triangular look here, which is also, I like that as well.
Yep. Yeah, they definitely changed it a little bit compared to some of the line from last year as well. Let's move into our Qi 35. So some adjustability in the weights here as well too. Composite crown, composite sole, and then obviously with TaylorMade we know they've got the composite face as well. So again, super neutral, super low CG. TaylorMade did an awesome job with the entire Qi 35 line this year because we've seen some interesting CGs from them in the past. Not this year. They are about as neutral as possible. Be that the Max, the Core, or the LS.
Just a touch bigger in shape, but still really nice look from TaylorMade.
Yep, and in the Core model here, we've got the adjustable weight from forward or backward. So we've got all the weight forward, but if you needed some forgiveness, you could move it back. I think this will be probably one of the best out there as far as just the all-around balance of super low spin, still with some level of forgiveness if you need it, and that's about as much as you can take off of this hole.
That's how you play that one.
Yeah, about 2,500. I'd expect this is going to be probably of the bunch, just because we are testing, just to give a little bit of a different look, the standard model.
I had that one a little lower off the face too, which will help.
And last but not least, Elyte Triple Diamond from Callaway. So we've got a 14 in the front. In the rear, we've got the 2. This one has a 360 carbon wrap chassis. So of the Elyte line, they all have a composite crown, but depending on the model, there may be composite in the sole or not. In the Triple Diamond, composite on the sole on both the heel and the toe side. In addition to that, it is the only one that actually has a gloss crown. The other models are a little more of that matte finish like we saw in the DarkSpeed. And a slightly smaller profile on the Triple Diamond, 450cc versus the rest being 460.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's a little bit smaller. Still really nice shape, good look to it.
Sounded pretty solid. I mean, just the tiniest bit of draw. This could be the best one yet.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, almost 300 in the air and obviously running out. Be curious to see what the spin is on that one. I thought we were stopping at 1,000 there for a minute. So yeah, at 2,400, and really again, just if you're grabbing something off the rack, getting your launch window around 13 degrees with about 2,500 RPM of backspin, we're almost there. That'd be a pretty good start. Yeah. And you could probably do that with, if not one of these drivers, we got a whole bunch of awesome ones. Pretty excited with all the drivers they launched this year. But if low spin is what you need, I bet one of these will work. But if you need to determine which one that is, what you really need to do is go on to golftec.com and find a local coach near you.